Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, you guys. We have to talk. We have to have a very heart-to-heart conversation, but I wanted just to start this video off with the tone of gratitude, okay? The tone of gratitude. For me, gratitude is my energy, my gasoline, gratitude is alongside my faith, okay? So just know that I feel a lot of gratitude for each and every one of you. Having said that, you guys, today is officially my 7th year anniversary on YouTube. So 7 years ago today, I signed up for YouTube. And I wanted to talk to you guys about it. But before I get into it, next Saturday, Hey Google, what date is next Saturday? Fuck, I already fucked this shit up, man.
It's Saturday, March 11th, 2023.
Girl, no, it's not. It is not March 11th, 2023. Hang on, bitch. Okay, you see, I wanted to be, I got all, like, I wanted to be all fucking professional, but of course I had to fuck it up. Hang on, what day is it next Saturday? That's the only question I have. Where's the damn date? Okay, so next Saturday is the 4th of March, all right? So the 4th of March, I will be going live all day long to celebrate our anniversary together. So I'm giving you guys a full week to plan because I will be live from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, bitch. It is a full extravaganza with special guests. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be having a lot of fun times. We're going to be watching never seen videos. We're going to be watching some videos that my first video. We're going to be doing a lot of fun activities. We are going to go on a field trip. We're going to go eat. We're going to have a great freaking time, okay? So stay tuned. Next Saturday, the 4th, at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will begin my anniversary live extravaganza, bitch, okay? So please make sure you come. If you will be there, make sure you let me know in the comments. I will definitely, of course, promote it on the community tab, obviously. And I will be, like I said, having special guests and special little surprises for all of you guys, so stay tuned for that. I wanted to go back 7 years, okay? I wanted to just go back. I've told this story, but I haven't told it in the great depths, if you will. I moved to Los Angeles, I want to say like 8 years ago or something like that, right? Was it 8 years ago? Bitch, I can't count, but something like that, right? 8 years ago. And at that point, you know, my husband now, but you know, back then we weren't husbands. We came here and we didn't know anybody, okay? I knew one person, but she was always so busy. I never saw her, right? So, and he didn't know anyone either. So we didn't know anybody. And we were here alone. And we came to fulfill and to make our dreams a reality. And we started staying in a hostel. And in this hostel, it wasn't really like a traveler's hostel. It was more like where people who are financially not great and you know, the occasional homeless and drug, you know, dealers and all, you know, just like all walks of life, if you will. We all stayed in this hostel in a place called Inglewood here in LA, Los Angeles. And we didn't know anything about anything. You know, we just found this very, very cheap place. We lived in Colombia. I hadn't lived in the States we both hadn't lived in the States since we were kids, because we both moved to Europe and then Colombia. So then we were here and we we had $200 to our name because the rent had to be paid. We had a room maybe the size of a little bigger than my closet, and we had to share a bathroom with, you know, like 40 people, share a kitchen, and we both had opposite schedules, and so we spent a lot of time alone. And a year before, year and right? No, year and a half, 2 years before, I'd lost my brother. So it was still a very fresh wound for me. So I spend a lot of time alone. I spend a lot of time sad because, you know, thankfully, we both got jobs, and we had opposite schedules, right? So the time that I was home or on my lunch breaks, which didn't involve a lot of lunch because of we were on a very, very tight budget. So I would either bring from home, or the days I didn't bring from home, I couldn't have lunch because, you know, money was really, really tight. So it was either like bus fare or food. You know what I mean? Anyways, while we were transitioning through all of this and getting to know everything and how it works and you know, throwing ourselves into this, I found YouTube, and I never actually I used YouTube for music videos. I never used, oh, my glasses, they got darker. I never used YouTube for anything else but just music or interviews of like Britney or something. So I randomly, like literally randomly, this video pops up of Trisha Paytas, and I was like, who is this, right? So I start watching, and I guess I start seeing more videos of normal people, right? Because they're normal people. And this normal person that I had no idea who she was keep me company, right? And that was the biggest thing here, was that I felt like I was hanging out with a friend, right? This was, like I said, 8 years ago, before a lot of the cancellations and before everything. I didn't know her previous, I'm not gonna get into that. So then I ran into Joey Graceffa, and it was the same kind of feeling. And the times where I had to be home or on my lunch break doing nothing because at my work, we weren't allowed 2 at a time. We were just allowed 1. So I didn't know anyone. I was always alone. And they kept me company, you guys. They really, truly did. So while all of that was going on, I started watching and the times where I had to go to bed alone because my husband was working or wake up or whatever, I would watch. And I started noticing that they kept me company in a very, very dark time in my life, because it was not easy where we were living. It was not easy. We had every single night, it was like this rat show on the roof. And the roof was like, it was like an office building. So the roof was like those, those roof tiles that kind of move. So every night it was like a Disney parade of mouses up there, like, brrr, and you would hear them fighting and scratching and all of these crazy things. So I would just put on my earphones, and we didn't have a TV or anything like that. So it was just my phone, earphones, TV, earphones, cell phone, and just get lost into other people's worlds. And I noticed that every time I would feel alone or have a little anxiety, I'd turn to YouTubers. So flash forward a year later, I was at a bus stop, and I was going through a little moment in my life where I'm like, what should I do? Like, I know my work, right? But I need to do something that I feel happy. Like, I need to do something that will fulfill me. What is that? And I was at a bus stop, and I'll never forget, I saw, I was on YouTube, I think, and I saw Trisha and she said something, and said something like, you know, someone, I guess, fat shamed her or something, and said, and she said, well, I can't wait to be the perfect size to make my dreams a reality. Something like that, right? So I was like, damn, that kind of makes sense, right? So I was like, all right, this is it. And I knew at that moment, because I'd been thinking about it, but I kind of put it in the back of my mind. And I said, this is it. I want to be on YouTube. And I was like, oh my God, am I going to do this? So I called my husband. I was at a bus stop. And I'll never forget, there was a homeless person next to me on each side, right? And actually, they were really nice. I have a thing, like, like everyone, homeless people, like anywhere in the world, people on the street, strangers, we always end up having conversations. Like I always end up having conversation with all strangers, all walks of life. It's the funniest thing. So I was like a movie. It was like, oh, I know what I'm meant to do. So I called my husband, and then I told the guy next to me, after I hung up, he's like, is your birthday? And I said, no, it's not my birthday. He said, well, you sound very happy. And I said, because I have found my destiny. And he goes, okay. So we, you know, it was just the funniest thing. So I called my husband, I was like, I'm going to be a YouTuber. He's like, okay, you know? And then I remember that I was like, but I had a really shitty phone. It wasn't Apple. It wasn't Samsung. It was, I don't know what the fuck it was. But it could, I mean, the pictures, it was like super blurry. So I was like, I need something, you know, like another kind of camera thing. I need a camera. So it was my birthday, like a couple months, you know, my birthday's in April, this is February. So my mom was like, I'm going to send you $200 and, you know, have at it. So we went to Best Buy, and because we were so tight on money, I didn't want to spend $200 on the camera. I wanted to spend the least amount on the camera, and then, you know, buy groceries and you know, maybe go towards rent or something. You know, I always thought about that. So we found this fish camera. It was like the fish lens camera that makes you look super, super tiny. So I was like, this is it. This is going to be it, whatever. And then I started, and my first video was why I am a Britney Spears fan. That was literally my first video, and we'll see it together in the live celebration. And I have had so much fun ever since, you know. It's 7 years. I have obviously taken a couple breaks when my stepfather died, or depression kicked in, or when my grandmother, you know, when life happens, sometimes I tend to go into a cocoon. So I have loved every minute of my YouTube. My main goal was always very clear, and it was to keep people company, to be a fun and safe distraction, to bring light, and to bring laughter, and to bring happiness. There is a lot more that has gone on that you guys don't know, that I have definitely kept to myself, but I will go into more detail next Saturday. It has not been an easy ride. It has sometimes been frustrating, and definitely a learning thingy. But you know, beside that, I have only positivity and positive things to say. I love connecting with you guys. You guys make me so grateful. I am so grateful because of you. The love and support, and just to hear that I can be there in your happy times, in your sad times, in your dark times, in your anxiety times, and that I can bring some kind of light to you means the world to me. And I am so excited for what's to come. You guys have no idea what is to come. And I'm so grateful and excited. 7 years, you know, I did, I'll go into more detail next Saturday, but I did finally find my place. That's something we'll talk about more. There's been a lot of different content ups and downs and all arounds and all of these things. But I just truly am so grateful, and I wanted to be here on this day with you and say thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for a beautiful 7 years. Thank you for the years to come. I'm so excited and grateful and thankful with God for bringing me to you guys, for you guys finding me on your, algorithm. Thank you to the YouTube algorithm for connecting me with my people. I really, truly am grateful. And, the moments of gratitude, they definitely bring light to the moments of darkness. And I always want you to remember that it doesn't matter what you are going through in life. If you can just fake one sentence of, I'm grateful for what I have, and I'm thankful for what is to come. I promise you that you might not see it in that moment, but your life will get better. And it is definitely a progress. It's a work in progress. You know what I mean? So happy anniversary to us. And, I was like, should I get champagne? What should I get? No, bitch, I got tea. Because at the end of the day, we spilled tea here. So cheers to us. Next Saturday, we will have champagne though, okay? And actually, I signed up for YouTube today, 7 years ago, but I didn't post today. My real post I thought was tomorrow, but it's actually in the middle of March. So we are before our anniversary, and we will be celebrating our anniversary on the actual date, because I believe it was, I can't officially remember exactly when, because I haven't seen that video in forever, but I know it's not the day I signed up, because I remember the day I signed up. We signed up because I wanted my name not to get taken, so it was my gay best friend. And I was like, we need to like get this before someone else does. Oh, we have special guests. Hello. They're here. So I'm so excited to share with you guys our anniversary next Saturday. Make sure you please do everything you can to hang out with me. Anyways, I'll be live all day, so you're good. But cheers to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being there for me at my dark times. Thank you for being there when I needed company. Thank you for understanding, for your patience, for your love, for your truth. And also thank you for your feedback. Thank you for when you have to be tough on me, your tough love. Just thank you so much for existing. Thank you so much for everything that you do for me. Thank you for all of the support. You truly have changed my life, and I'm forever grateful. I'll see you guys next Saturday, so we celebrate together. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day. And cheers for many fabulous, gratitude, light, happy, healthy, fun, spectacular, successful years ahead. Amen, baby. Yes. I love you. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.